Have you ever gotten ready for a day out, maybe meeting friends, heading to a family gathering, or even just going grocery shopping, and found yourself wondering, do I smell okay? It's not something most of us like to think about, but after 65, many people notice their body odor changing, even if they've always been fresh and clean their whole lives. And it can be frustrating, because you might feel like you're doing everything you've always done, showering regularly, wearing clean clothes, using deodorant, yet something still feels different. The truth is, body odor is not just about hygiene. As we get older, our skin changes, our hormones shift, and even our sense of smell might become less sharp, meaning we may not notice what others do. This isn't something to be embarrassed about. It's a completely natural part of aging. But here's the good news. It's also something you can manage and even prevent with the right habits and understanding of what's happening in your body. In this conversation, we're going to unpack exactly why body odor can become more noticeable after 65, and I'll share simple, doctor-recommended tips that work with your body, not against it. These aren't gimmicks or temporary cover-ups. They're practical changes that help you feel fresher, more confident, and ready to enjoy life without worrying about how you smell. One of the first things to know is that as we age, our skin produces different oils than it did when we were younger. These oils can mix with natural bacteria on the skin in a way that creates what's sometimes called aging odor. Doctors call it non-anal, and it has a very specific, slightly grassy or waxy smell. It's not caused by poor hygiene, it's simply the result of your skin chemistry changing with age. This means that the soap or body wash you've been using for years might not be the best fit for your skin anymore. Switching to a gentle cleanser that's designed to neutralize odors instead of just masking them can make a big difference. And while it's tempting to scrub hard to feel extra clean, overwashing or using harsh soaps can strip your skin's natural barrier, which can actually make odor worse over time by causing dryness and irritation. Hydration plays a huge role too, and not just drinking enough water, though that's important. Well-hydrated skin is healthier skin, and healthier skin tends to have a more balanced microbiome, which means less odor-causing bacteria. Moisturizing daily, especially after bathing, keeps the skin from drying out and reduces that waxy, stale smell some people notice with age. If you've ever thought of lotion as something just for vanity, this is your reminder that it's actually part of your personal freshness routine. Another overlooked factor is diet. What you eat absolutely influences how you smell. Strong-smelling foods like garlic, onions, or heavily spiced meals can linger in your system and come through your skin. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up the flavors you love. Food should be enjoyable. But being mindful of when and how often you have them can make a noticeable difference. If you know you've got a social event coming up, you might choose lighter, fresher meals than the days before, focusing on fruits, vegetables, and plenty of water. These foods help flush toxins and keep your system balanced, which in turn helps your skin stay fresh. Clothing choices matter too, and not just for fashion or comfort. Synthetic fabrics can trap sweat and bacteria close to your skin, even if you're wearing deodorant. Natural fabrics like cotton, bamboo, or linen breathe better and let moisture evaporate, which reduces odor buildup. And washing clothes right after wearing them, rather than letting them sit in a hamper, helps prevent that stale, embedded smell that's so hard to get rid of later. Now that we've touched on how your skin chemistry, hydration, diet, and clothing choices all play into body odor, we can move right into another key piece of the puzzle. One that often surprises people but can be a game changer when it comes to staying fresh every day. One of the most surprising factors in preventing body odor after 65 has nothing to do with soap, perfume, or even the clothes you wear. It's about your gut health. You might not think your digestive system and your personal scent are connected, but doctors know they absolutely are. When your gut microbiome, that community of good bacteria living in your digestive tract, is balanced, it helps your body process food efficiently, remove toxins, and reduce odor from the inside out. But when your gut health is off, Those imbalances can cause not just bloating or indigestion, but stronger, more noticeable body odor. This is why many medical professionals recommend adding more fiber-rich foods, fermented products like yogurt or kefir, and possibly a high-quality probiotic to your routine. These foods feed the good bacteria in your gut, helping everything run more smoothly. And when your digestion is healthy, your body's natural scent tends to be more neutral. Speaking of balance, another area that often gets overlooked is hormone changes. While most people associate hormone shifts with menopause in women, men also experience changes in testosterone levels as they age. These shifts can alter your body's sweat composition, making it smell different. Even your stress hormones, like cortisol, can play a role. When you're stressed, your body produces a different kind of sweat from your apocrine glands, and this type of sweat interacts with skin bacteria in a way that's more pungent. That's why stress management is such a powerful tool in odor control. Gentle movement, breathing exercises, and even something as simple as taking a quiet walk outdoors can lower stress hormones, improve circulation, and make your whole body feel lighter and fresher. And while this might sound unrelated, good sleep plays into this too. Poor sleep not only affects your mood and energy, it can also disrupt your body's natural cleansing processes, leading to more noticeable odors. Now let's talk about one more subtle but important factor: medications. Many older adults take prescriptions for blood pressure, cholesterol, arthritis, or other conditions, and while these are essential for your health, they can have side effects that impact your natural scent. Some medications can dry out your mouth, which increases bad breath, or alter the way your body metabolizes certain compounds, which can change your body odor. This doesn't mean you should ever stop taking your medications, but if you've noticed a change in how you smell since starting one, it's worth mentioning to your doctor. Sometimes small adjustments to timing, dosage, or hydration can make a noticeable difference. Another powerful doctor-recommended step for managing odor is exfoliating, but gently. As we age, our skin naturally sheds dead cells more slowly. When those dead cells build up, they can trap oils and bacteria on the skin's surface, creating a stronger smell. Using a soft washcloth, a mild scrub, or even a gentle exfoliating glove once or twice a week can help your skin breathe better and feel smoother, while also reducing odor-causing buildup. Lastly, I want to touch on hydration from the inside in a slightly different way. Drinking water is essential, but so is making sure your body is replenishing electrolytes, especially if you're active or live in a warmer climate. When you're dehydrated, your sweat becomes more concentrated, which can make its scent stronger. Adding a bit of electrolyte-rich water, coconut water, or mineral-rich foods can help keep your system balanced and your sweat less intense. All of these steps, from improving gut health and managing stress to gentle exfoliation and hydration, work together to support your body's natural freshness. But there's still another piece of the puzzle, one that ties everything together and makes sure these habits actually last. The final piece of preventing body odor after 65 isn't just about what you do physically. It's about creating an environment and routine that supports freshness without feeling like a chore. Because, let's be honest, the best habits are the ones you actually enjoy and can keep up with effortlessly. One thing many doctors highlight is the importance of your clothing choices. Natural fabrics like cotton, linen, and bamboo allow your skin to breathe, reducing the buildup of sweat and bacteria. Synthetics, on the other hand, tend to trap heat and moisture against your skin, which can create the perfect environment for odor. If you love your athletic wear or polyester tops, you don't have to throw them out, but consider rotating in more breathable pieces for everyday wear, especially on warmer days. Washing clothes promptly is another underestimated step. When sweat sits in fabric for too long, bacteria multiply quickly, and that smell can cling to your clothes even after washing. Using a gentle odor-fighting detergent and letting clothes dry fully before putting them away can go a long way in keeping you feeling fresh. And if you want to take it a step further, adding a little white vinegar to your laundry rinse cycle can help neutralize stubborn odors naturally. It's also worth paying attention to your shoes. Foot odor is a common, and often overlooked, source of overall body odor. As we age, the skin on our feet changes, and circulation may not be as strong, which can increase bacterial growth. Simple steps like rotating shoes to let them air out, using moisture-wicking socks, and keeping toenails trimmed can make a huge difference. If needed, a medicated foot powder or antifungal spray can help keep things in check. But freshness isn't only about hygiene, it's also about overall vitality. Movement is essential, not just because it helps with circulation and detoxification, but because it improves your mood and confidence. When you feel vibrant and strong, you carry yourself differently, and that confidence is often what people notice first, even more than your scent. And here's something that might surprise you. Your diet plays a role in how confident you feel about your body odor, and not just because of gut health. Strong-smelling foods like garlic, onions, or certain spices can linger in your system for hours after you eat them. While these foods can have incredible health benefits, being mindful about when you eat them, for example, having them at lunch instead of right before social events, can help you feel more at ease in public settings. It's important to remember that having a natural scent is part of being human. The goal isn't to erase it completely, it's to make sure it's pleasant, subtle, and not something you're self-conscious about. By combining smart daily habits, paying attention to the little details, and listening to your body's signals, you can feel confident in any setting. So, if you've ever worried that aging automatically means stronger or unpleasant body odor, know this. It's absolutely possible to stay fresh, comfortable, and confident well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your body is constantly working for you, and with a little extra care and attention, it will reward you with a sense of well-being that shows in every interaction. If you found this conversation helpful, I encourage you to keep the momentum going. Start with just 1 or 2 changes that feel easy for you right now, and build from there. Small, consistent steps are always more powerful than drastic changes you can't maintain. And before you go, if you want even more support, be sure to check out the links in the description below. I've included a few of my personal favorite tools and resources that can make staying fresh and confident even easier. Here's to living your life fully, comfortably, and without hesitation, because you deserve nothing less. And if you're ready for more empowering tips made just for you, stick around for the next video coming up on your screen.